New case, please. Give me the same facts of a case, and then I can put away someone else who definitely is not the suspect. Some other woman had their head beaten in, then 1 inch of their butthole invaded. Come on. The silk stocking murder. Okay, yep, definitely another woman. But not in the hills. Cafe?
Ah, Phelps.
Oh.
I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Am I being murdered?
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Always women.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, I'm not sure why it's being
young
ignored.
Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys!
These guys.
DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi.
They just want results. They don't care who they get.
Get out there and catch me another sinner.
I mean, at least I haven't seen it this time, though. I have no idea about murder weapon or suspect. This is what they should do each time. Though, I mean, I distinctly remember saying that the guy in the cat scene beforehand in the last one wasn't fat, and yet I arrested him.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah.
They're taunting
They
us.
can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
We're being taunted. Shoving it right in our faces. They also shove all the murder weapons in our faces, too. You ran into me. She ran into me. Okay, 1 p.m.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show.
Sorry?
I'll take you through.
The show? I don't know how these guys, like, I just like it's fine, right? It's not this serial killer guy when it's always the same. Like, look.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker.
Why is he mad?
The cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Is her abdomen smashed? No, okay. Strangulation. Again.
The lacerations on
There's
the
still
neck
blood coming out.
indicate a great deal of force.
That's disgusting, isn't it? What could cause that? We'll look at what's written there in a sec. What is this?
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
I mean, it could just be junk from someone else. Just in her hand, I guess. It's been purposely placed in her hand, so I'd expect so. Yeah, ring is gone again. To the bone.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger.
Eh.
No skin under the fingernails.
Okay, the body, what's written on it?
Kiss the blood, BD.
I mean, the second one didn't have writing, I don't think. But the first one did. I think we're done. Right? I can't talk about the lacerations in the boob. Sure.
The evidence in the Mueller case was solid. I'm not convinced about Mendez.
The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered,
Yeah. We know the M.O. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out.
This seems more aggressive.
Spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
I think he's getting angry that we're, like,
All
putting
put on
other people in
display,
jail.
All with messages.
Mueller had no message.
True.
Phelps, this is
That's what I
getting
said.
us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe.
Yeah, size 8.
Further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
We're only thinking to do that now. But we did find lipstick, didn't we? In one of them? The first one? Should know that, shouldn't we? Okay, let's go to A. Some guy was already looking at it. The stocking, right? Yep, name of the case.
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Why strangled them after they're unconscious? What's the point in that? B? There's a lot of blood trailing over this way. Has this been categorized over there? What are we looking at here? What are we looking at here? Shoe print. Is it in the blood? No, it's just what I was saying. Yeah, I saw that first,
Maybe
okay?
they'll follow the trail.
Yeah, you're not smarter than me. Back off. Move. It's a hat. Can I look at the hat? Please? What does that say?
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Alright. What's... He left that here? Why? Is it going off somewhere else too? Where's this go? Yeah, it does. In the corner. I'm getting it first. It's blood, mate. Is this where he was going? This isn't categorized. It's going to be junk. Right? Yeah, this is nothing. I've got nothing here. Oh, it carried on going further. Right. Something over here in the trash. Yeah, something that has not been found yet. So there are things that have not been categorized. It's obviously the shoe. I don't know what that is. It's a cup. Why would you pick that up first? Okay.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence.
No. I don't think... What? I don't understand why this matters, though. It's just a shoe. There's blood on the wall? How did that get there? He did that on purpose. It still carries on going.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's junk. I'm not looking at that. Yeah, shiny. Cool. A key. Number 5?
House keys, strung up like bait on a hook.
This guy's playing a game with us. He wants to be cool, or he thinks he's so smart that he won't be.
You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Yeah.
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen.
Something to do with the library? Maybe the library. Maybe there's like a, what are they called? Personal locker thingies? Deposit boxes?
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
What's that? Dominoes. 2, 5, 3. What are you looking at over there? Is there something over here? Oh? What was that? The balcony? Oh.
All these cops?
Where are you
something
taking
big, right?
us?
And we're going onto the roof. Don't follow. Cool, we're certainly not taking our time about it, are we? Right. Pigeons? Mrs. A. Maldonado? That's the Vic, right? Because that gave an A, right? Anastasia? There's nothing in it.
Empty.
Huh?
Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Maybe the pigeon took the note. There's more blood going that way?
Just to find these things. He's left them for us.
Yeah, no shit.
There you go, Phelps. You got a new MO. I told you.
No, I think he's probably just getting frustrated. Yeah, because we keep putting away the wrong people. What was that? What was that? What was that? Ah. Case? Makeup case?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Right, but why is that there? Why did he leave that there? Further up, okay. Oh, yep.
Trail points.
Yes, yes. Such a smart detective. He has followed. Oh, there's the ring.
pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the
I
significance?
thought he was taking them as trophies. So no? Gonna find the jewelry from the other people up here. Jump. Jesus Christ, look at that bin. Brush. Yeah.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
It is very graphic. And here's her purse. Okay. Yeah, each time there has been the purse at the crime scene. This one's been with a treasure hunt to find. The other side of the library card,
Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Yeah, well, we already know that from the
Mrs. Antonia
letter.
Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Okay. Investigate her house, sure. What else is in here? Keys? No, nothing important. That's nice. Fades you to black rather than going down by yourself. I like that. Amount of times I moan about that in games. Okay.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for.
God damn.
Get him? We've closed the
Detective
case.
work is easy for this guy.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting them.
I'm sure.
It don't count under duress. This is a nicer house, though, compared to the others. Okay, so that took 15 minutes only. Wow. That actually took 15 minutes in real time, I think. No pets allowed. Please see housekeeper within for vacancies.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
This is like a bed and breakfast. Open up, please.
Wait just a moment. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor.
How very posh.
Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives.
Oh.
It's this way.
Yeah, there you go. Is that okay?
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am.
No, I was lying. It's a
We
big
need to
joke.
take a look at her.
I can't believe it.
Is that a
person
real
seems
reaction?
So alive, and then they're gone.
How profound.
Antonia's room is upstairs.
Okay, appreciate that.
Last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Can I also look around your things? You're suspicious. Yeah, I can. What is this? It's just fucking Mary, innit? So she's religious, in other words. Okay. Oh, is it last door on the left?
We waiting for?
I didn't trust her. Do you trust her? Yeah, he's got it in his mind that it's the husband, that's it. Though, if it's a bedsit, I think she's living with him. Might be a widow. Is this one? Yeah, number 5. Like on the case. This has been
Look
broken
at
into,
that.
like the others.
Someone's turned the place over.
Yeah, all of them have been turned over.
The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
An iron picket. A new clue. Iron picket. What, down the balcony? Can I go grab that?
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
Can I pick this up? Blunt force trauma normally, right? I guess not for this one.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Ah, I would expect in the garden. No? I can look for that now, I guess. It doesn't look like there's a iron picket anywhere around here. It must be from somewhere else. I bet I'll be questioning someone, right? And they'll be like, this was missing from your house. There's nothing in here, is there? No. I think he needs to go back up. The case? Yeah, another letter. Can I open the mail? Ugh. Antonia, further to my previous correspondence on August 7th, I'm writing to inform you that your petition to the Superior Court of the State... Yeah. Is she getting a divorce?
Okay, we have an address.
I'm told that your husband residing, blah, 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 has been served with the official papers and isn't appeared. It's on notice to appear at the court and above date. Many women in your position choose not to do so. I would advise that you do. In my experience, women's plaintiffs' presence in cases like this one can do much to influence proceedings, and if your husband does not appear, which you told me is likely, then it can only help our chances. I'm guessing divorce. Unless there's some other reason she's taking him to court. Okay, so she's staying here temporarily while he's still in the house, I'm guessing. And I bet that Iron Picket is missing from his house. Right. Wait, why zoom in so much? Oh.
Wasn't among the crime scene evidence.
Uh-huh. Like a lot of the jewelry. At some point, we're going to find the real person who's done this. There's going to be a big box of jewelry of everyone in there. There's nothing else here? No? Okay, can we go down and interview the housekeeper? Hello?
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, Detective. I'll do my best.
There's no reason for her to lie about anything here, unless she's going to protect her for some reason. Possible suspects.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband.
Uh-huh.
Angel.
Why?
She was serving him divorce papers.
Yeah, okay.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
There's no reason for this to be anything else but truth.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel.
How old was she? 22?
She was a good girl. Little on the religious side, but a good girl.
You're not religious then. There's a painting of fucking Mary next to you. Movements of her?
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
France.
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No.
I mean, that's not true.
I have no idea.
That's like the worst lie.
She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Your tone of voice, terrible. The way you're looking away. No, it's a doubt, I guess. I have no proof to say that she knows where she went, do I?
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar.
All right, calm down.
She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Interesting. Do you know one of your rooms has been broken into?
You've had a break-in?
No.
What? Oh, shut up. You're the housekeeper. If you don't know that, you're terrible at your job. I guess we go over the line and tell her about the broken window.
Economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
I'm sorry, but you're the fuck... No, shut up. What one is it? Broken window. Yeah, the rear window is smashed. You should know.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles.
Why would you lie about this?
It'd be very bad for business if this news got out.
Okay, understand.
I have a reputation to protect.
Sure, you're just being selfish. Okay. Breakdown of marriage. Do you know why they're getting divorced?
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
Why do you say it like that?
Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace.
Oh, okay, but that's missing.
That's about all of her jewelry.
No, there's a charm bracelet. You're lying about that. But, interesting, the one case where someone's getting divorced, their ring has been left at the murder scene and took off violently. Right? Whereas the others were taken. Actually, the first one didn't have a wedding ring. She had a different ring. But the second one was a wedding ring, right? You're lying about this. That is what I was talking about here, right? She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all her jewelry. Yeah, that's not true. It's a lie.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
This gives you a hint too. I should press Y more often. Sort of leads you onto it a little bit, rather than just trying to figure out if they're lying beforehand and deciding if it's a doubt. Here it is.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Wooden jewelry box?
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
You should have mean the makeup box, right?
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at him, or we could check out the Eldorado bar.
Is it better to look for more clues before specifically going to talk to someone? Is it this guy? Is that him? Why is he standing there looking at me like that? Do I know you?
That's disgusting. Didn't you ever hear of germs?
What? Do I need a shower? How rude.
A nosy old hag?
That's funny.
And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Go to the bar first, just in case there's more evidence.
You don't think it's strange that all these murders are happening to girls who've been out drinking?
No. A broad drinks, she gets a bit tight, she starts mouthing off. This leads to that, and she ends up in an alleyway. It's a sad story, but this town's seen it play out 1,000 times, Cole.
Why don't you want to see a connection here?
Because there are perfectly good real-life
Because he hates women.
every one of these murders. We don't need to go looking for the monster under the bed.
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But
That's
Angel
why he has
needs to know
resentment
what's
for them, isn't it?
It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure, a woman taking control over his life.
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Right, I think this literally is right next to the alleyway, isn't it? The alleyway's literally down here. Isn't it, where she was murdered? 1:34 p.m. Wow, we're making up good time. Is that real time still? It's like another 15 minutes. No, it's not. But it's roughly how long I am spending.
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado.
Wow, so she's a heavy drunk.
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
That's some more honest reaction than the woman in the house.
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar.
What's she saying?
She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar.
Ah.
I'll show you.
Is this the one missing from the envelope?
Where's that goddamn waitress? Sam has taken me to
This is addressed to her husband, is it? So it's not the letter from the crime scene. It's a pamphlet. Oh.
Divorce papers?
Oh.
Did you open them?
They're not been served to him?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
I don't think I need to read that, do I? Oh, actually, no, it said cruelty. Can I... Shit. I think you're saying he's been cruel to her. Can I read that again? Review evidence. Can you read that again? Can you read evidence again? Come on. Legal papers describing the divorce proceedings between the victim and husband. Shit. I'm pretty sure it said cruelty. I saw the word cruelty in the gap. Yeah, I don't think you can you? Alright. Continue on like there wasn't anything else suspicious, I guess. Missing jewelry.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think.
Yeah, that's consistent.
The temp guy would have more of an idea.
Who is that guy?
She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Why would you lie about that? Is he lying? Is that an honest expression? Why would you lie? Use notebook. I'm not using the intuition. I'm never using that. Don't want to. Do I have a time there she left? I don't think so. Oh, sorry, no, but I don't believe you that you don't know.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
It's suspicious that you wouldn't know.
She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there.
So why wouldn't you say that?
She seemed reluctant.
Why would you hide that? Investigate fruit market, okay. Movements of the victim, you know where she went after that?
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face.
Uh-huh.
If you ask me, she was scared.
Right.
And the drink was for Dutch courage.
Makes sense. That makes sense. I don't see why that would be a liar.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Yeah. Kinda.
No problem.
You sort of were trying to lie.
Hey, get the guy, will you?
Nah, I won't.
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Agbo?
I should be asking that about everyone.
A broad 9.
Okay.
I have wide feet.
Though, to be fair, if the
Where's that guy?
murderer was asked, he wouldn't say the truth, would he? Okay. Is there nothing else to look at in here?
How's your tuna fish?
Like, what's the temp guy? Who's the temp guy?
Say, honey, what time do you get off waiting tables?
Right, I want to talk to the temp.
Can you cover my shift on Wednesday?
There's nothing else in there, okay. Right, the fruit stand is... Where? Do I need to go in the car for that? I guess I need to go in the car.
Oh, waitress, can I have another spoon?
Yeah. This isn't crossed out, so maybe I'm coming back. Yeah, it's right around here, fuck's sake. Hey! No, right, you wanna go? You wanna go? What? It's our fault.
Fashion soaps require scrubbing and elbow grease. Lemon wash cuts grease and tints it right down the drain.
Okay, in here? Yep. 1:39 p.m. Been very efficient.
Shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
Oh. Really? That's new. Do I really have to come back later? I can't look around for anything else. Okay, new mechanic there. Right, remember that though. I guess I'll go to the husband. It's good I went to the bar first, right? Found the divorce papers. What that is doing is sort of locking away some freedom of choice though, isn't it? It's sort of forcing you a narrative in a certain way, saying you can't go there yet. Go talk to that guy first, basically, isn't it? Giving you the illusion of free choice when it's not really there. Excuse me, what fruit market fucking opens in the evening anyway? It should be open at 1 p.m, shouldn't it? Okay. So he lives in a flat. Do we know which one? 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
What was that thing we found? We found, obviously, her room, which was the key for number 5. What was the other thing we found that had numbers on it? Clues? Like the dominoes? Personal effects key, dot pattern, no, yeah, that thing. 253. That's not where he is, though, is it? Is there a number 253 here? There's not, is it? No. Okay.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking.
God damn, man. Every time, he just wants an excuse. Whip out the piece.
Hey, what the fuck? LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Who is that? I don't know which one it is. Okay, we're going with both of them, sure. Should have made a run for it, mate.
Back, or I'll have to put you down.
Ah. You take too long to wind up your punches. Okay. Do you need help? No? Okay. Keep hold of that guy.
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
Why don't you do it?
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Why? There's only 2. We got it covered.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Right.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia?
Okay, that's an honest reaction.
God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, God damn it.
What was the pause?
Kill my own wife?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors.
Uh-huh. No objectives, canvas numbers.
And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
I'll do what I want. Why did his face change? Weird. Your hat's behind me. Go pick it up. This is pointless. There's nothing out here. Opening all the doors. Sure. This isn't going to be somewhere where there's an iron picket, though, is there? In a flat. Actually, a bit bare of evidence so far. Okay, what's this?
Just picked fruit market.
Interesting. I mean, if it's just round the corner, though, it's a convenience store.
If Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Not that suspicious. Out here? Hey, what's this? What is this? No, the clothes. Don't ignore that.
This will take some explaining.
Uh-huh. Must have happened recently if it's just hung it up and it's not washed it yet. The arms and the sleeve. To be fair, I think it would be covered in more blood than that from the amount that was at the crime scene.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movement.
Uh-huh. Yeah, why am I out here? Wait, did I finish looking in the house? Was there any other rooms? I think that's it, is it? No, the bedroom, okay. No, it's not important. Why would you leave a dirty dish on the bed? That's disgusting. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, there's nothing. Alright, neighbours? I don't think there's anything on the balcony, is there? I think we would look in the next door neighbour first. This one? Knock, knock, please. Hello?
What do you want?
Nice PJs.
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Uh-huh.
Thanks.
Okay. Very rude, but understandable, because you probably just woke him up. Try another neighbour. 303? No, no, please.
No good. There's nobody here.
Further down the hall. 301. Open up. Please. Jesus Christ.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kid.
It's a risky way of getting shot.
Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night.
Okay.
I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
No help. All right, last room. Maybe they saw something from the opposite side of the balcony. Knock, knock. Please.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes.
That's a very fast answer.
Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda.
I didn't even have to question that.
I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
She's very nosy.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Very nosy neighbour. She's obviously like a window twitcher. Blinds twitcher. Yeah, exactly.
Well executed restraint.
So is that it?
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Is that all? Right, she probably saw from there. I'm guessing. Hello? Yes? Car 11K? Answer the radio. Wait, why am I not answering the radio? Can he only do it? Yeah, answer the radio. He forgot his hat. Just sit there, hands on the steering wheel, ignoring the radio.
Captain Donnelly and Detective Sergeant Finnis Brown urgently request
Yeah, I'm going there now. Oh.
11K, en route.
Interesting.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now he sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy.
You've been receiving letters already.
See the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Put the wrong location on. Obviously can't be one of the people we've got in to be questioned, because how would they have delivered the letter? Unless he posted it, I guess. Probably. Makes more sense. Could have been one of them still. Bob? Time to 11 PM. When does the fruit market open?
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Tinker.
Downstairs? Can we go further downstairs?
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
We don't have anyone in interview 2. Where are they being held?
Just thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Yeah, technical services.
Hey, isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted? The only reason some people get lost in thought is because it's unfamiliar territory.
It's very horrible down here, isn't it? Who is this?
I saved the whole year for that car.
Technical services does what? All evidence taken from... Oh, this is where we keep evidence, is it?
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
No.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
These are guys obviously on the case of the murderer, I guess. Serial
The
killer.
new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
France.
We're checking all the fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and type from the Times
Of course
and
it has.
Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Prints are a thing, then. Okay. Go with the cliched one first. Have changed...
Message from the Celine Henry case.
Celine Henry? Which one was Celine Henry? Have changed my mind. You would not give a square deal. Fuck you. BD text. Celine Henry was the first one, right? I think. One that had writing on it. The second one didn't have writing on it. Okay, the poem.
Keep upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
I'll read the rest and shall I? Ill deeds then be thou damned, beholding good, both infinite as is the universe, and thou thyself torturing solitude, an awful image of what the fuck is this? Of calm power, though now thy what? This is gibberish.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
It could be something from the Bible.
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley.
Oh.
It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
These guys are all stupid.
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
He has a big ego.
One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Yeah, but this guy obviously did this case too, right? Are we gonna just send another innocent person away? I don't have any evidence that they do it. Got like a bloody shirt, but it's not enough, I don't think. Need more clues.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Is that true?
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
Okay, well, there's obviously more here. We know they had a row and he followed after her. What time was that? Did the neighbour say? Neighbour testifies Angel pursuing Antonia from an apartment building. Well, that's not saying that isn't true, is it? So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that? Late, around midnight? She didn't stay long. I don't think him having an argument is proof to say that she weren't there long. Doubt.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something. This doesn't look good.
Maybe it's truth.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
Maybe that was truth. Maybe he's just nervous about something else. Divorce proceedings.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
Well, I have the papers, mate. Sorry.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far, and you lashed out.
I told you.
He obviously doesn't want to get divorced.
I wouldn't accept a divorce.
I found these papers.
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
That's what I was talking about, cruelty.
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink.
Okay, so she was at the bar
She was
first.
looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. And she ran out. That's the truth.
Yeah, okay.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8. What difference does that make?
It's very, very important. There was missing jewelry. Do you have it?
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Okay. I don't see... Yeah, that's not a lie, is it?
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message.
That's what the housekeeper said, so...
She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
Yeah, that's obviously been taken as a trophy. Why is your shirt bloodied?
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I got myself shaving.
No one bleeds that much, man. The thing is, it's a doubt, I guess. Blood patterns, brush. No, it can't be one of these things, right? You can't be like, that's a liar, there was blood at the murder scene, is it? Yeah, it's going to be a doubt. Doubt.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something, or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito.
The guy who was with you?
He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one.
Okay.
We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street.
She went in to make a call.
But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
We already know that.
Fruit. Ord Street downtown.
Okay, he's innocent.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
That's what's written on her, right?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel.
Oh, kiss the
Go
blood
back
as in
into
blood?
the cell.
Brothers,
Think
related?
about whether you have anything else you need to share
Maybe this
with
guy's just killing unfaithful women. She was cheating on, like, the brother? Maybe? That's why the ring was torn off so viciously from her finger. Fruit market. See if it's open now.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it.
Nah.
Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? Please. Now, we'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Okay, is it open now? It's only been a couple of hours, right? Or 1 hour. It looks open. Okay, yeah, it basically just locked you out of, like, seeing it beforehand. Is this the guy? Is this the guy? Why are we not stopping him? We can look around the whole place.
We should go out afterwards. I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Hello.
LAPD. Detective...
Should I have looked for clues?
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
She was killed. Did you see her wearing a necklace?
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Well, I know that you fancy her, apparently. Do I say that? Is that part of my evidence? I don't think that's part of the evidence. Okay, so there's a doubt.
Exactly how much fruit do you sell here after midnight?
That's very true.
Look, not much.
What you got going on dodgy
I
here?
sell the odd bottle on the side in
Right.
the after-hours crowd. Look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just trying to make a buck.
That makes sense because we found a case of wine in the other guy's place. The husband's. Okay, contact with Vic.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
He's, again, not telling the truth. He's darting eyes around everywhere, so is that another doubt? She did use the phone. That's what we got told the barman said for him to use. And then I guess she then went back home to the apartment. So we don't know what happened after the apartment. She obviously got murdered after the apartment, not between here and the apartment. So it's not this guy, unless he followed her or gave her a lift. I don't think I have anything to say. This could prove a liar. Have a doubt?
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her.
Look at that smug grin.
She had me back until last night.
Well, she just wanted the phone, I swear.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Right, okay. That is true, I would have thought.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
I bet it's the brother.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can.
He's hiding something else.
Order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
I love that his hat hasn't appeared back on his head. He truly has left that in the apartment. I like that detail. Was that really necessary? Wow, that's a lot of liquor.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Okay, well, there's a crowbar on the side. Didn't we say that the murder weapon could have been a crowbar? A bloodied knife? Is that blood or fruit?
I cut someone who was already dead.
Oh, the body did have lacerations.
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
There were lacerations in the dead woman.
Just don't know how to dance to bebop.
This doesn't have blood in it, though. So why would he clean that and not the knife? If that was a murder weapon. Or the thing that they bludgeoned after she passed out. I can't look at that at all. What's this?
So what are we hiding in here?
Why is things
This thing
like
needs a
this?
combination.
I've been given it. Things are sort of presented to you so bloody obviously. Like some man comes in here and like breaks into these places to set people up. What was it? Dot pattern note, right? Like why would the guy leave the combination to his own case? 2, 5, 3. The bracelet's probably going to be in here, isn't it? 5, 3. Yeah, what's the necklace? Okay, not the bracelet. Passage from the Bible: wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord, for the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church. Yeah, I think this guy kills women who is unfaithful or not loyal to their husband. That was in the B&B. That painting. Are any of these hers? Do I actually know which one it is?
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arm.
He might have ran by now.
Clem!
Okay. That's why it's so dodgy when they asked him if he knew about the necklace. He probably just stole it.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
I'm going. This is prime suspect number 1 at the moment, but I don't feel like it's him either.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, he got his hat back. Temporarily.
We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Someone should have watched him.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
He just killed someone. That could be arrested for that. Hit and run.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Oh my god.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
Yep.
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Just like the first case when it was presented to you into a box. Are you gonna shoot him?
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Nice voice lines. Okay.
Show me your hand.
Let's get. Let's it out. Are we not giving him his rights?
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Don't you need to give them their rights? Right. It won't count otherwise.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen.
Oh, that's it.
The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
I can't believe Cole is looking the other way a little bit when he's already put together that these murders are connected to this serial killer. I thought he's more of a Boy Scout than that. Maybe it's because he's still following orders. That should be 5 stars, shouldn't it? That case? Got everything right, pretty much. Yeah, nice. That was pretty simple. Simple to solve in a game, obviously not simple to actually solve properly because it's not him. Okay, next.